Hey everybody, JC here with another T&I toy review. And today's review is in association with JediInsider.com, your #1 news source for everything Star Wars. And for today's review, I'm going to be taking a look at the brand new Star Wars The Black Series 6-inch Force Awakens General Leia Organa figure from Hasbro. Now this figure comes packaged in the same style packaging we've been seeing with all the Black Series figures. You've got the black box with the Star Wars Black Series logo up at the top. The figure is clearly displayed in the window box, and then down below you have an image of the character and the name. On the side you have that red border, and it tells us this is figure number 52 in the series. And then on the back of the packaging we have a brief bio in multiple languages. Alright, let's get this open and take a look at what's inside. Okay, so here's a look at the figure outside of the packaging along with the other contents. Now the only accessory this figure comes with is a blaster, and because she didn't use a blaster in the Force Awakens movie, I'm assuming that this is basically just an artist's interpretation of a weapon that she might use, not something that was actually in the movies or anything. And it looks very similar to her original blaster that we saw in A New Hope. So this is the blaster that came with the New Hope Princess Leia figure, and you can see the design is very similar. It is a bit bigger, and you've got some added silver pieces. So on the tip here you've got added silver, and then again here on the back. The rest of the gun is just black and very thin. Again, looks very much like the petite weapon that we originally saw her with in Star Wars A New Hope, and even again kind of in Return of the Jedi. Now she does not have a holster or anything to put the weapon in, but she will hold the weapon in both her left and her right hands, and with her right hand she actually has a trigger finger, so you can stick that finger in there and she holds it nice and tight in both hands. Okay, so for the figure itself, I think they've done a pretty good job here overall. I like the head sculpt with this one. I think it's pretty close to how she appeared in the Force Awakens movie, older Carrie Fisher. I like the hair sculpting. It's a very Princess Leia-like hair sculpt and done with just a brown basic paint. There's no wash effect in the hair or anything. I like the skin tone and the way the eyes look and the lip color. Now I do have this little gray splotch on the top of her head here on her hair. I don't know if that's intentional, if that's supposed to be gray hair or something. I don't remember her actually having gray hair in the movie. Maybe she did and I just don't remember. But if that is what it's supposed to be, I don't think they did a very good job with it because it doesn't look very natural. They should have mixed it in a little bit more with the brown hair. Again, that may not even be what it's supposed to be. It may just be like a paint error on my figure. I haven't looked at other figures to see if it has that or not. But if it is supposed to be there, I don't think they did a very good job with that. But otherwise, a very solid head sculpt overall. For the rest of the figure, she's got this gray jumpsuit that she's wearing and this purple vest, which is done with a plastic vinyl type material. It is removable. You can actually take it off the figure, and the figure looks pretty good without it. She's got these collars that she's wearing up over her neck like she had in the movie, and you can kind of fit the vest underneath the collar, which I like that. She's got a black belt with a silver buckle. I like the wrinkles that are sculpted on the jumpsuit, and she's got the sleeves that are rolled up both sides. Now her right hand, she's wearing a ring, which she had in the movie, so it's done with just a blue and a little bit of gold. The left hand, she's not wearing any jewelry. And then again, like the wrinkles and everything on the pants. And then with the boots, they've used two different colors of brown. You've got this more glossy brown up here on the top and on the bottom of the shoes, and then a more matted brown. So I like how that looks, and you've also got the buckles with the silver. So again, overall, like I said, they've done a pretty good job here of capturing the look of Carrie Fisher and how she appeared in the Force Awakens movie. And here's a look at her without the vest on. Now I will say the one thing I don't like about this figure, and I don't really know any way around it, is the way with the gap between her legs and her upper body. It almost looks like, and with the belt, it almost looks like she's wearing a diaper. I don't know, that throws it off a little bit for me, but again, I don't really know how you avoid that if you want to give the figure articulation. So this figure stands at about 5 1/4 inches tall. And here's a comparison with the other 6-inch Princess Leias that have been released in the line. So we have the Bounty Hunter Disguised Princess Leia, we have the New Hope Princess Leia. Now this is the original one, not the updated one with the better looking head sculpt, and then the Return of the Jedi Slave Leia figure. And here's a comparison with the Force Awakens C-3PO, the Force Awakens Han Solo, the Last Jedi Luke Skywalker, and the Force Awakens Chewbacca figure. And I really do hope that Princess Leia and Luke Skywalker have a reunion scene in the upcoming movie. I hope that's something they were able to film. Here's a comparison with her son Kylo Ren. This is the Force Awakens unmasked Kylo Ren figure. And then finally, here's a comparison with the Last Jedi Rey figure and the Force Awakens Finn figure and the Force Awakens Poe Dameron figure and BB-8. So for articulation, you can turn the head to the left and to the right, and she's got a little bit of back and forth movement, but not a whole lot. You can also pivot a little bit to the left and right, but again, not too much. Arms attached with your standard ball hinge joint there at the shoulder, so she can get her arm out good. She's got good rotation there. She does not have a bicep swivel. She only has a single hinged elbow, so she can bend her elbow about that much. And then she has rotation at the elbow, swivels at the wrist, and hinges on the hand, so up and down movement with the hands. She has this midsection joint, so she can rotate there at the midsection. She really can't crunch down at all and really can't look back at all, but just has that rotation. She does not have a waist swivel. Legs are attached with ball joints, so she can do the splits about that much. She can get her leg forward pretty good, and she can do her leg out and back. She does have a thigh swivel. She has a double hinged knee, so good bending at the knee. And then she has hinges on the feet, so up and down movement with the feet. And then she does have ankle pivot and 2 peg holes on the bottom of the feet. Okay, so that's my review. So overall, I think this is a really good figure. In fact, this is probably the best Princess Leia or General Leia Organa figure that we've gotten in the 6-inch line to date. I like the overall look with it, good paint applications, and decent articulation. Now this figure is available now. We'll have a full image gallery up at JediInsider.com. There'll be a link in the video description below. As always, leave a comment, let us know what you think. If you're so inclined, please like the video. Also, if you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button down below. I'd really appreciate it. You can also follow me on my Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram accounts. I have links to those in the video description as well. And until next time, I'll catch you later.